If you feel that it's real, I'm on trial, and I'm here in the prison. Like a coin in your mint, I am dented, and I spam with our treason. Through a glass eye you're thrown is a one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na. Well, I know he ain't old, and I'm told he's a virgin. But he may be she, and I'm told I'm never for certain. Through a glass eye you're thrown is a one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, yeah. Through a glass eye you're thrown, whoops, is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na. Take me, hey yeah yeah yeah. Take me to the pilot, yeah. So take me, yeah 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 yeah. Take me, yeah yeah. All right. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Good morning. Wherever you're from, whatever adjective is appropriate. Welcome to the show. And if you're new to our little experience here, I am Piano Man Steve Lungrin, coming at you live from Nevada Square Garden in Mesquite, Nevada, the center of gravity for music in the desert Southwest. Anyway, yeah, we do this every Wednesday and Sunday at 3 o'clock on Pacific time, 6 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States. I got to let you do the math on how that works out for your time zone, but we usually get well attended by people all across the globe, which still completely I don't know if mystifies me is the right word. It is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. It's the coolest thing ever. So some of you are already doing it, but if you haven't already, please chime in, say hello, and let us know where you're watching from. So we all like to see, and it's so much fun to make friends with people around the world and to be able to share something together, even thousands and thousands of miles, or in most of your cases, kilometers apart. All right, so we've got the UK. Another one from the UK here in London. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Kevin. New York City, or at least New York State. I'm not sure if it's New York City or just somewhere else in New York State, but hello, sir. Yeah, I understand. It's okay, my friend. It's okay. I really appreciate you being here all the same. Let's see, what do we have here? It's my favorite Elton John album. That's a good one. Probably Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, but that's a bit of a cop-out, so I'm going to say my second one would be probably The One or Sleeping with the Past. I really love those two a lot as albums. Okay, let's see here. Scotland. Thanks, Noah. Good to see you, too. I saw Ruth was with us from D.C. area. I appreciate that, Gary. Gary's right here in town. Let's see. Finland, that is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll probably get around to that column. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let us see here. Hi, Ruth Ann. Nice. Yes. This is going to be a request-heavy night, guys. I did a really structured show the other day for Father's Day. So I brought maybe just a handful of things I thought I might like to play, but mostly I am going to take a lot of requests tonight and let you guys kind of determine the set list. If I can play it, honestly, I will. If I feel like I can't do it justice, then I'll be honest about that. Hickory Hills, Illinois. Hi, Lourdes. One of my people from the Keys on the Seas cruise. Amazing. So much fun. Hey, Kevin. Nice on the big screen. Everyone, make sure you're checking this guy out, too, when he does his live streams. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Facebook. Kevin Lawrence. That's Lawrence with an L-A-U-R-E-N-C. But phenomenal guy, and we're cooking up a scheme to do a sort of a face-to-face kind of concert together. So we're really looking forward to that. We'll give you more information about that as we firm up details. Yep. Okay, let's see. I don't remember if you're, hey, Paul. I'm not sure if I put you up already, if you said this twice, but another one from Scotland. All right. Well, I probably ought to get back to playing some music here, but hi, Mom. Not too far away. New York City. Nice. Hi, Joe. Sweet painted lady. How you doing, Alexandra? Thank you for tuning in. Billy Joel fan. I'm one too. Okay. Well, and from Maine. All right, so I've already got some requests here that I need to start working in, and like I said, this is pretty much your night for requests, because the other day I didn't take hardly any. I pretty much just came in with a prepared set to play off Father's Day all night, so we're going to have fun. The first request that came in actually came in, the first couple requests came in before I even started. So here we go. Here's one from 1974. This is our first Billy Joel of the night. I'm the entertainer. I know just where I stand. Another serenade and another long-haired band. Today I am a champion. May have won your hearts, but I know the game. You forget my name, and I won't be here in another year if I don't stay on the charts. I am the entertainer, and I've had to pay my price. The things I did not know at first, I learned by doing twice. Still they come to haunt me, still they want their say. So I learned to dance with a hand in my pants, let them rub my neck, and then I write them a check, and they go their merry way. Oh, I am the entertainer, been all around the world. I played all kinds of palaces, and I played all kinds of girls. Well, I can't remember faces, don't remember names. Well, but what the hell, you know it's just as well. After a while and a million miles, it all becomes the same. And the entertainer, under you my songs. I'd like to spend a day or two, but I can't stay that long. No, I've got to meet expenses, got to stay in line, gotta get those fees to the agency. So I'd love to stay, but there's bills to pay, so I just don't have the time. I am the entertainer, come to do my show. Heard my latest record, it's been on the radio. Oh, it took me years to write it, they were the best years of my life. A beautiful song, but it ran too long. If you're gonna have a hit, you gotta make it fit, so they cut it down to 305. I am the entertainer, the idol of my age. I make all kinds of money when I go on the stage. Well, you see me in the papers, been in the magazines, but if I go cold, I won't get sold. Get put in the back on a discount rack like another can of beans. I am the entertainer, and I know just where I stand. Another serenader from another long-haired band. Today I am a champion, may have won your hearts, but I know the game, you forget my name, and I won't be here in another year, but don't stay on the charts. We got another request before the thing even started for a song by the Drifters, which is one of my favorite. It wasn't really a Motown band, but sort of like the scene that led to the formation of Motown. Just that great early 60s, late 50s kind of R&B soul scene. So let's see if you're familiar with this one. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. Oh, when the sun beats down and turns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Help me out. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, the boardwalk will be having some fun. The boardwalk, people laughing about the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. In the park nearby, hear the sound of the carousel. You can almost taste those hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. The boardwalk, people laughing about the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Well, under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. The boardwalk, people laughing about the boardwalk. We'll be making some love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Alrighty. Let's see. We have another fun request that came in here just recently. Let's do one more before we return to our piano men. Just looking up some lyrics here. This one, let me make sure I find the right key for this real quick. Nope. Hey, pretty thing. Okay, there we go. Couldn't remember where I normally do that one because I haven't played it in a while. But this one was originally done by the very great late, or is that the late great? Does it really matter? I don't know. By the sadly passed but never forgotten Otis Redding, the King of Soul. But then it got really famous in the late 80s, or I can't remember if it was 89 or if it was like 90, but a group called the Black Crowes covered this song and had a pretty good size hit with it, and it's called Hard to Handle. 1, 2, 3. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. And I've got some good old loving, and I got some more in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you're gonna come back for more. The boys come along and dime by the dozen, that ain't and loving. Hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm so hard and now gets around. Actions speak louder than words. I'm a man of great experience. I know you got another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid. I'm gonna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so you can place your ad with me. Boys come along and down by the dozen. That ain't nothing but 10 cent loving. Hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm as hard to handle now gets around. Hey baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I got some good old loving and I've got some more in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you're gonna come right back for more. So boys come along and down by the dozen. That ain't nothing but drugstore loving. Hey pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause my mama's so hard to handle now gets around. Hollering now, yeah. Said boys come along and dime by the dozen. That ain't nothing but 10 cent loving. Hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm so hard to handle now gets around. Hard to handle now, yeah. I'm all hard to handle. Oh, that brings back good memories when I was a kid and I was on the radio. Never could figure out what on earth he was saying. He was like, hey, pretty thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm so hard to handle now it gets around. And I don't even remember some of the weird permutations of words that I came up with to say during that I thought might be right. Wasn't even close. Absolutely, my dear. So happy that you're with us. Thank you. Hey, John. This is an old college friend of mine. Yes, thank you. It's unfortunately unspendable currency, but it does look right, doesn't it? So thank you. I appreciate that. On that note of the tip jar behind me filling up, if you're really enjoying yourself, it's certainly not required, but I would invite you to take a look at my digital tip jars in the description. I've got PayPal and Venmo both. You can throw in a few shekels. That really helps me keep the lights on and keep the content rolling. Again, not required, always appreciated. I'm just happy you're all here. Also, if you're an aspiring piano player and you haven't already done it, if you want to come be part of a great community of other piano players where we share information and just make a lot of good friends, there's a link in there to join my Facebook group, which is called the Piano Man Approach Student Community. It's free, of course, and I do live Q&As every Friday at 3 on the West Coast, so please consider joining if you haven't already, if you have any interest in this instrument and want to learn more about it and make a lot of good friends. Okay, now, let's see what's in the comments. Let us see what is in the comments. Let's see. I don't have any context on that one. Evening from Sweden. Thank you, Oscar. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Hello, Bill. Ooh, that's a beautiful song. You know, I don't know that one all the way, but let me just let me give you a snippet of that one because it's just so good. And this is a request heavy. This is a request heavy session. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Da 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 da. I love that song so much. That's one I actually should like learn for real so I can add it to the set. Thank you for that request by Fallen Chapter. That's a beautiful song. I promise I'll try and give that enough thought to do it for real sometime. Nice. Thank you very much, Noah. Let's see. What do we have here? That solo can be challenging, yes, but it's so much fun to play. It was really, really well thought out. Let's see. Can we play a quick rendition of Hot Crossed Buns? Okay. Let's spice that up a little bit. Okay, nice. Okay, Summer Island Falls, that's a good one. Probably work that one in. Looks like Scenes from an Italian Restaurant is among those being asked for. Okay, we have down here real quick. From New York, a 14-year drummer picked up the piano after finding my channel, and a Billy Joel addict. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, Gary. It took Hot Crossed Buns to get that compliment from you, huh? No, I really appreciate it, man. You're really, really kind. I don't know if I deserve it, but I sure appreciate it. Leave a Tender Moment Alone is on the docket for today, it looks like. You managed to make it to a live stream. Thank you. I've provided entertainment through this lockdown and taught you a lot. Well, thank you so very much. That has been my goal. Nice. Dublin, Ireland. Okay. Allentown. Okay. I've got a number of requests to get moving on. So we're going to start with this one because I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to continue warming the pipes up on, but then we'll get to some of these more complicated ones. 1, 2, 3. Imagine that you're at a factory and you hear the whistle blow. Woo! Woo! Dum, 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 dum. Well, we're living here in Allentown, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. Well, our fathers fought the Second World War, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore, met our mothers in the USO, asked them to dance with them slow. And we're living here in Allentown, but the restlessness was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, promises our teachers gave. If we worked hard, if we behaved. So the graduations hang on the wall, but they've never really helped us at all. No, they never taught us what was real. Iron and coke, chromium steel. And we're waiting here in Allentown, but they've taken all the coal from the ground, and the union people crawl away. Every child had a pretty good shot to get at least as far as their old man got. Something happened on the way to that place. They threw an American flag in our face. Oh, oh. Well, I'm living here in Allentown, and it's hard to keep a good man down, but I won't be getting up today. Thank you very much, and I appreciate that, Stephen Harrison. You met me discovering my tutorial for Summer Highland Falls on YouTube. Nice. And speaking of that, I got a request for that a little bit earlier, so it seems like the opportune time to start into it. Let's see if I can remember the words and how to play it at the same time. Say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I have ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I have seen the sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand apart and sympathize. We are always what our situations hand us. See the sadness or euphoria. Some will argue and will compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. All our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. Thoughtlessly we dissipate our energies. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies, and we choose between reality and madness. See the sadness or euphoria. and we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respective similarities. It's either sadness or euphoria. Whoa. Oh, we got a birthday on our hands here. Let's see here. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I may do more than one of those, but this could be a really, really bad idea that I'm trying this already, because I really don't have this where I would normally have it to bring out for performance, but I see it here as a request, and I've never done this at one of my live streams. Hell, I haven't even done a YouTube video for it. So I've never performed this anywhere ever in history. So this is a debut, this is a first, and that could either be a great honor for you or it might be a really big mistake for me. Who knows? But this is a longtime favorite of mine from the Glass Houses album, especially when I was in high school, because I really related to it. So, at the time. Let's see if you can spot this one. She stood on the tracks, waving her arms, leading me to that third rail shock. Quick as a wink, she changed her mind. She gave me a night, that's all it was. What will it take until I stop kidding myself, wasting my time? Whoa, there's nothing else I can do, 'cause I'm doing it all for Leyna. Don't want anyone to, 'cause I'm giving it all to Leyna. There's nothing in it for you, 'cause I'm giving it all to Leyna. We gotta find the words here. We laid on the beach, watching the tide. She didn't tell me there were rocks under the waves, right off the shore. Washed up on the sand, barely alive. What will it take until I stop? How can a man take any more? Whoa, nothing else I can do, 'cause I'm doing it all for Leyna. Don't want anyone to, 'cause I'm giving it all to Leyna. There's nothing in it for you, 'cause I'm giving it all to Leyna. I'm failing in school, losing my friends, making my family lose their minds. Don't wanna eat, don't wanna sleep, only want Leyna one more time. Now I'm in my room, watching the tube, telling myself she still may drop over to say she's changed her mind. Now I wait in the dark, listening for her, instead of my old man saying, stop kidding yourself, wasting your time. Whoa, nothing else I can do, 'cause I'm giving it all to Leyna. Okay, that's what you call a debut under fire. Oh, that's a beautiful one. You know what? Let's, did I say nylon curtain? I meant glass houses. Sorry, Freudian slip. Yeah, let's maybe shift for a second because we've done several Billy Joel things here. Let's see what else we have. We'll get back. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like I say, not real sharp yet, but doing my best. Okay, well this is a song that I got a request for here, just up in the thing, and it's a shift in tone and it's a shift in artist, and so seems like a good idea. One of my very favorite songs from the Elton John catalog. Song for New York City. And here it goes. And now I know the Spanish Harlem are just pretty words to say. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Until you've seen this trash can dream come true, stand down the edge while people run you through. I thank the Lord for the people out there like you. Thank the Lord for the people out there like you. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why they know not if it's dark outside or light. This Broadway's got a lot of songs to sing, and if I knew the tune, I might join in. Go my way alone, I'll grow my own seed shall be sown in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. Rich man can ride, and the hobo he can drown. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. Thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why I know not if it's dark outside or light. And now know Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. subway's nowhere for a poor man to go down. A rich man can ride, and the hobo he can drown. I thank the Lord for the people I've found. Thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. They know not if it's dark outside or light. All right, thanks for the beautiful request. You are not reaching, but I am afraid I don't know any songs by him, but that doesn't mean that I couldn't. So always never be afraid to ask for something. It may cause me to learn something new, and you might be surprised what I have in the tank. So thank you very much. Wheat project, nice. I'm from Nebraska, so I'm more of a corn project, but okay. Anyway. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Ooh, that's a good one. Do not have that up to standards. I'm sorry. But it is one that I'm working on. Let's see here. We opened with Take Me to the Pilot, Gerardo, so you'll be able to watch that one on the replay. It's the very first song of the set. Let's see, what's the 2,000 Years. That's a good one that I don't get a chance to play very often. Let me find the lyrics for that real quick. Love this song. For those of you who are like serious Billy Joel nerds like me, you probably saw the documentary on the River of Dreams album. I think it was called Shades of Grey. Best performance of this song ever. So if you haven't ever seen it, see if you can find it on YouTube. Billy does they just have him in his home studio, and he's set up just like I am, and he does a piano vocal of this song that just rocks my world. In the beginning, there was the cold and the night, prophets and angels. They gave us the fire and the light. Man was triumphant, armed with the faith and the will that even the darkest stages couldn't kill. Too many kingdoms, too many flags on the field, so many battles, so many wounds to be healed. Time is relentless. Only true love perseveres. It's been a long time, and now I'm with you after 2,000 years. This is our moment here at the crossroads of time. We hope our children carry our dreams down the line. They are the vintage. What kind of life will they live? Is this a curse or a blessing that we give? Sometimes I wonder, why are we so blind to fate without compassion? There can be no end to hate, no end to sorrow, caused by the same endless fears. Why can't we learn from all we've been through after 2,000 years? There will be miracles after the last war is won, and science and poetry rule in the new world to come. Prophets and angels gave us the power to see. What an amazing future there can be. And in the evening, after the fire and the light, one thing is certain: oh, nothing can turn back the nights. Time is relentless, and as the past disappears, we're on the verge of all things new. We are 2,000 years. Thank you for giving me that request. What a great excuse to play something I adore. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Benja. It's a young man from Chile. So good to have you with us, my friend. Thank you. He just joined our Facebook community, the Piano Man Approach student community. 15 years old, making his way as a musician. And how cool is it? Someone on the other hemisphere, on the other side of the equator, is joining us right now. That is pretty cool. I've got people watching from the other side of the prime meridian and the other side of the equator. Now, that is a kick in the pants, and not a kick in the pants. I mean, it's like it's an exciting thing. I'm trying to think of the right analogy. And I'm so blown away by it that I'm literally not coming up with one. Speechless. So anyway, thanks for being here, Benja. Yes, it is, Betty Ann. Yes, it is. Okay, let's see what else is in here. I completely agree with you, Kevin, but it might just be that he didn't feel like he had anything to match it anymore. You know, I mean, if he's not having fun writing and making records anymore, I can't fault him for hanging it up. But I still have hope that maybe he'll get back into the game at some point. Let's see here. You know, I'm sorry, I didn't have much time to work on that, so I don't have it any more ready than I did last week. I can kind of fumble my way through it, but I'm trying to refine a few things on that. Sorry, Florian. I don't mean to be slow. Okay, let's see here. Can't remember whether or not I played Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Well, that's a good shift in artist. This one, some of you have heard this story before, but when I saw this played live the first time, it was in 1994 and The Lion King had just come out. It was the biggest movie in the world, and this was the biggest song in the world. And it was at my very first time seeing either Elton John or Billy Joel, and I was seeing them together on their first ever face-to-face tour. I was 15. I was in a football stadium called the Cyclone Stadium in Ames, Iowa. I was at about the 50-yard line, about halfway up in the stands. And by the time Elton got to this in his set, it had finally actually started to get dark outside. And it was before everyone had cell phones to do this with. So people actually pulled out lighters. And there were about, I don't know, there were probably about 60 or 70,000 of us in the stands. And there were at least 30,000 lighters came out and were flickering because there was a little bit of a breeze. And it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. And what a rush to see this song when it was a big deal, you know, because it wasn't just a legacy song anymore. It was when they were both making hits. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of a rolling wind can't be turned away, and enchanted moments, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twist and kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of this star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. Can It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings, whoa, that was terrible. Kings and vagabonds believe the very best. Thank you. You know, I swear in my life I've done gigs where I didn't have all of this crusty stuff in here. I think it must just be a combination of the cactuses being in bloom, but also just like being cooped up in the house without really getting outside hardly at all for months. I don't know, but I apologize because sometimes it hits me at a really inopportune time in a song. It's all right. This is super informal here. Okay, let's see what else we have happening. Ooh, now that Feel Like a Bullet is a song I really need to work up, man. But I see two other ones I know, and let me tell you, those of you who don't know the story of this one, this is an Elton John song as well. So, Elton was good friends with John Lennon. They got really close there for a few years in the mid-'70s. They worked together. They did some recording projects together, and John had really not performed live other than a couple of one-off like charity events since the Beatles retired live performance in 1966 at the end of the summer at Candlestick Park, and had developed a god-awful state of, case of stage fright. And Elton really thought John needed to get in front of an audience again. So there were a couple of things happening that were a convergence. One, they did a song together for one of John's albums called Whatever Gets You Through the Night, and Elton said, if this hits #1, you have to join me at Madison Square Garden on stage, because John had sort of adopted New York City as his new home. And John was like, yeah, whatever, this isn't going to hit #1, so sure. Unfortunately for John, this was at the absolute peak of Elton's popularity, so about everything Elton touched hit #1 there for about 2 years. And so, lo and behold, it hits #1, and now John's on the hook. And in 1974, on Thanksgiving night here in America, he came and he did 3 songs at Madison Square Garden with Elton and the band. Now, it's also notable, I have misgivings about this one, but John seemed to be happy, so I'm going to be magnanimous. He and Yoko had been estranged for a couple of years, or a year or something like that, and that night they saw each other at the show and got back together. And then, of course, something beautiful came out of it. Sean Lennon was born, and John got a chance to, a second chance at being a dad. He pretty much retired from the music industry for about 5 years, was a stay-at-home dad, loved that kid up something fierce, did a really nice job raising him, and then, of course, went back into music, and you know what happened in December of 1980. He was shot. And so Bernie Taupin wrote this beautiful lyric as a tribute to John Lennon, this man that he and Elton not only had idolized for years before, but became very close friends with. And he called it Empty Garden, and part of what he was referring to was that Madison Square Garden was now empty because Johnny couldn't come play there anymore. So this is my favorite tribute to John Lennon that anyone's done anywhere on the planet. What happened here is a New York sunset and disappeared. I found an empty garden among the flagstones there. Who lived there? Must have been a gardener that cared a lot, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. Now it all looks strange. It's funny how one insect can damage so much grain. What's it for? This little empty garden by the brownstone door, and in the cracks along the sidewalk, nothing grows no more. Who lived here? Must have been a gardener that cared a lot, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. And we are all amazed. We're crippled and we're dazed. A gardener like that one, no one can replace. And I've been knocking, but no one answers. And I've been knocking most of the day. Whoa, and I've been calling. Oh, hey, hey, Johnny, can't you come out to play? Through their tears, some say he loved his best in younger years. He'd have said that roots grow stronger if only we could hear. Who lived there? Must have been a gardener that cared a lot, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. Now we pray for rain, and with every drop that falls, we hear your name. And I've been knocking, but no one answers. And I've been knocking most of the day. Whoa, and I've been calling. Oh, hey, hey, Johnny, can't you come out to play? And I've been knocking, but no one answers. And I've been knocking most of the day. Oh, I've been calling. Hey, hey, Johnny, can't you come out? Can't you come out to play? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. John, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Oh, thank you. You know, Kevin, interestingly enough, I don't quite have it ready, but I've been preparing that one for when we play together because I know you have an affinity for that song. So I have been actually working on that one. That's a great, great song. Totally underappreciated. So I'll have it ready soon. And of course, since it's like your favorite song, if you learn it, you get the privilege of playing it, not me. But I'd still learn it because I want to share it with the rest of my nerds here. Hey, if you're just joining us, I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin. Welcome to the show. This is what we do every Sunday and Wednesday at 3 o'clock on the west coast of the United States, Pacific time, for about 2 hours. Have some music and fellowship. I try to take some requests. Today I'm taking a lot of requests. Normally I try to mix it up between things I bring in that I want to play and other requests, but today just felt like I should let the audience decide what the set list was. If you're thoroughly enjoying yourself, I would invite you to potentially share some digital gratuity. I've got tip jars down in the description there, both Venmo and PayPal. Not required, always appreciated. Helps me keep the lights on and cranking out new content. But what a kick. Right now we have about 70 people watching from all parts of the globe, and that is absolutely phenomenal. So let's see, what else do we have here? Well, this is a good one. All right, let me see, what do we have here? Okay, I'm going to get to your Don't Ask Me Why request first. Sweet Painted Lady I don't have yet, but Harmony. There's a song I love, and I do know. So happy birthday. Who am I singing this to? Wait. I will talk about that in just a moment. But Flynn, I believe. Sorry, we keep getting new comments. Flynn Owens, happy birthday. Wants to hear Harmony by Elton John. This was what would have been the next hit single, I'm sure, from the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album, but the record company decided it was more important to crank out another album than to release another single. So here we go. Hello, baby, hello. Haven't seen your face for a while. Are you still doing time for me? Or are you still the same spoiled child? Hello, I said hello. Is this the only place you thought to go? Are you still doing time? Wait, am I the only friend you've ever had? Or am I just the last surviving friend that you know? Harmony and me, we're pretty good company. Looking for an island in our boat upon the sea. Harmony, gee, I really love you and I wanna love you forever. Dream of never, never, never leaving Harmony. Hello, baby, hello. Open up your heart and let your feelings flow. Lot of luck in knowing me, keeping the speed real slow. And any face I set in my own pace by stealing the show. Say hello, hello. Whoa, oh, oh. searching for an island in a boat upon the sea. Harmony, gee, I really love you and I wanna love you forever. Dream of never, never, never leaving harmony, never leaving harmony. Harmony, 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 harmony. Okay, and this one came in, and I love playing this one. All the waiters in your grand cafe leave their tables when you blink. Whoa, every dog must have his every day. Every drunk must have his drink. Don't wait for answers, just take a chance. Don't ask me why. All your life you had to stand in line, still you're standing on your feet. Oh, all your choices made you change your mind. Now your calendar's complete. Don't wait for answers, just take your chances. Don't ask me why. You can say the human heart is only make-believe, and I am only fighting fire with fire. You are still a victim of the accidents you leave, sure as I'm a victim of desire. All the servants in your new hotel throw their roses at your feet. Whoa, for them all, but baby I can tell you're no stranger to the streets. Don't ask for favors, don't talk to strangers, don't ask me why. Andale. Yesterday you were an only child, now your ghosts have gone away. Whoa, you can kill them in the classic style. Now you parlez-vous français, don't look for answers, you talk your chances, don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Ah! Love that song. Thank you for the request. Okay, now this is a really cool question. I'm going to take a second for those of you who are trying to learn piano. So he wants to know, how do I learn songs like Miami 2017 with notes or just by ear? I learn this mostly by ear. Now, my method, called the Piano Man approach, is sort of where I get about 80-90% of the work done, okay? So in the old days, now I've gotten to the point where my ear is so well trained I don't have to go find chords very often anymore. I can usually just pick them out by ear almost as quickly as I hear them. But when I first started doing this, when I was in my teens and all the way well into my 20s and early 30s, my process would always be, I'd I'd find the chords for the song. And in those days, it usually meant buying a very expensive music book, but today you can just go to ultimateguitartabs.com and it'll be there. And then I would listen to the song, and I would try and find a rhythm pattern that matched the essence of what I was hearing. Meaning, what's like my bass thing that I'm going to do with my right and left hand to approximate the sound of that band. Because then from there, then I could spice it up a little bit with different improv techniques with my right hand. Most of them just right on the chord I was already playing. So in the case of Miami 2017, there were two different rhythm patterns that went on. There was one that was like this during the slower parts. Or excuse me. So it was just figure out how to do that, and I'd play it very, very simple. Seeing the lights go out on Broadway. Didn't even try to dress it up. So there was that. And then the fast part, I came to the conclusion that probably what would work best is something like in the left hand. Seeing the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the ruins at my feet. Okay? So now I had about 80% of the song learned just by doing that with the chords. And then I started adding in little, flourishes with my right hand, usually, like I say, on the chord that I was on. Seeing the lights go out on Broadway. And then I'd pick out little stuff like that by ear. And then as a last-ditch effort, if I'd need it to clean something up, like signature lines, sometimes you'd be able to find them in sheet music or whatever. So, like I did, I read one version of... I'm not a very good reader, but since I could hear it, it made sense to me on the page. And so I learned that. But then I started using my ear to take that as a bass line and pick out little variations that he would do, like... So it was a process. I'm way better at it today than I was then, but this is exactly the method that I teach people how to use, and it's actually a lot easier than you think it is in the Piano Man approach, and that's how I make my living now, is showing people how to approach music with chords, rhythm patterns, and simple improv techniques, which gets you 90% of the song, and then sometimes a YouTube tutorial or a piece of sheet music will help clean up those signature lines or whatever. But that's how I learned it. So, okay, I've got more requests that I need to do. I probably ought to play that one now, just since we've been talking about it, and then we'll get on with some other stuff. Yeah, I do this a half step lower because I can't sing that high. Seen the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the Empire State laying low. The light went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs and left there long ago. We held the concert out in Brooklyn to watch the island bridges blow. They turned our power down and drove us underground, but we went right on with the show. Oh, 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 oh. See the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the ruins at my feet. You know we almost didn't notice it. We've seen it all the time on 42nd Street. They burn the churches up in Harlem like in that Spanish Civil War. The flames are everywhere, but no one really cared. Always burned out there before. Whoa. See the lights go out on Broadway, and oh, watch the mighty skyline fall. You know the waiting at the Battery, the union went on strike. They never sailed at all. They sent the carrier out from Norfolk and picked the Yankees up for free. They said the Queens could stay. They blew the Bronx away. They sang Manhattan out to sea. Whoa. Whoa. You know those lights went bright on Broadway, but that was so many years ago. Before we all lived here in Florida, before the mafia took over Mexico, there are not many who remember. They say a handful still survive to tell the world about the way the lights went out, to keep the memory alive. Okay, thank you. Let's see what else is happening down here. I know that there have been requests that I haven't gotten to, and you know I can't get to all of them in the same show, but if I missed one, I apologize. I'm doing my best to try and get a mix of what's coming in here. So let's see here. Yeah, well, Florian, I can say this, that if you know how to read, you know, even modestly well, sheet music can be useful for those signature line things, but it's so important. So much of what I do is really just about the rhythm pattern and the chords, and getting that dialed in. And the more my left hand gets comfortable with what it's going to do, because my left hand functions like a drum kit and a bass guitar. That's what its job is. My right hand functions like guitars, keyboards, and backing vocalists and whatever else is there. So the more my left hand gets so rock solid that it can kind of keep that rhythm, that rhythmic integrity intact, the more my right hand has the independence to go do what it needs to do, and then I can just sing. So that's really important. And then it is fun the more you can refine those fun little signatures like that. But most of the song is actually this. Anyway, there you go. That's my process anyway. Let's see. How you doing, Edward? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Here to see you once again. Softly dee 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 dee. I don't know the words that I am singing. I don't really play this song yet, but it's a good suggestion for the future. Do 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 do. And it's the sound of silence. Sorry, that's probably about as good as I'm going to be able to get it for today, but good stuff. Okay, what do we have up here? Oh, I already saw that one. Am I blessed with perfect pitch? No, as a matter of fact, I am not. I have really good what they call relative pitch, which is something that you develop by, so like I can hear pretty well what a note is in relationship to another note pretty well, but and I have a reasonably good idea like what my range is, so I can make a good guess on what a pitch is, but I don't hear a particular pitch and just recognize it as an F or a C or whatever. Nope, I don't have that. And you don't need it to be good at music. It's a whole different skill set, but it's a cool thing to have. What do we have up here? Ooh, yeah. I don't know if I'll do it well, but I should play this one. This is my most recent song tutorial I put on YouTube as of Friday, and it's already got like 3,000 views, so thank you to all of you that helped do that. This is my favorite ever Elton John song, and this song, I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but Elton had a growth or a tumor form on his vocal cords back in the late 80s. Had to have it removed surgically. It turned out not to be cancerous, luckily. But the surgery permanently changed his voice. He used to have a lot of falsetto and kind of a higher pitched timbre, and he got his voice deepened, and he kind of lost his high register completely. And one of the things I respect so much about him is that he didn't let that stop him. He just started writing songs that suited that, and he started adjusting the way he sang his existing songs to really take advantage of this new voice that he had. But for a while, he didn't really have an imagination of how he could do this one anymore, and he didn't do it. And on the first face-to-face tour in 1994, he played a Billy Joel song in his set, and Billy played an Elton song in his set, and it ended up being this one, and it was the highlight, one of the absolute highlights of the show for me, because this was my favorite Elton John song, and I knew Elton wasn't going to play it. Well, luckily for people in future generations, I think that the experience of seeing how well this one was received when Billy Joel played it at those face-to-face concerts, Elton came up with a way to do it with his band, and now it's kind of a staple in their show again. Definitely calls for some water. But yeah, anyway, great memory for me. When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm, should have listened to my old man. Now you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a prison for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. Whoa. Oh. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't blame me in your bed towns. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the honeyback toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond set you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. The mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the ground. So goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plan B in your bed towns. Going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the honeyback toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Thank you for the request. That is available as a tutorial now on YouTube, on my channel. Thank you very much. I have deep affection for the Welsh. Got some Welsh blood running through my veins. What do we have here? Oh yeah, it was fantastic. He had to incorporate the use of some backing vocalists, obviously, and that's exactly what I would do with my voice. I mean, I still have my falsetto. I've never been the master of falsetto the way Elton was, so if I had a band and somebody who was really good at that, I would probably do exactly what he does now with that song. But since it's just me, do the best that I can. Oh, I already saw that one. Okay. Hey, here's one off the beaten path. Love this song. Thanks, Thomas. Thomas Bladen. So, this is by Eric Clapton, and he put this together with a soul artist called Babyface from a movie called Phenomenon. I just thought it was one of the best songs that came out in all of the 90s. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I could reach the stars, pull one down for you, shining on my heart, so you could see the truth. And there's a love I have inside, say everything it seems, but for now I'll find solely in my dreams. But I could change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world. If I could be king, even for a day, I'd take you as my queen. I'd have it no other way, and our love would rule in this kingdom we have made. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day that I could change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could the world. If I could change the world, I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world, baby, if I could change the world, baby, if I could change the world. Cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for that request. Oh, gotta play this one. This is my favorite Billy Joel song. I always call Piano Man my favorite one because I have such a long, special relationship with it. But in terms of just what's my favorite one to hear and play, it's this one. Thank you, Batticus. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. She can lead you to love, she can take you or leave you. She can ask for the truth, but she'll never believe you. And she'll take what you give her as long as it's free. She steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. She will promise you more than the Garden of Eden. That she'll carelessly cut you and laugh while you're bleeding. And she'll take what you give her as long as it's free. Blame it all on yourself, 'cause she's always a woman to me. Whoa, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. And no, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. She was frequently kind, then she's suddenly cruel. She can do as she please, she ain't nobody's fool. But she can't be convicted, she's earned her degree. And the most she will do is throw shadows at you. She's always a woman to me. Okay. I also saw in there a good idea, give my voice a rest for a second. They want to hear an instrumental called The Root Beer Rag. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Ooh, here's one I'm working on. I don't have it like performance ready, but just to give you a taste. Anyway, my hands are all gummied up. So, but yeah, we will be getting to that one soon. Let's see. You're exhausted, man. I'm gonna have to do about an hour of stretching to get past that one. Let's see here. That one I do not know. I'm sorry, but I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Excellent. Thank you very much. Funny song. Yeah, it is. It is kind of it's a lighthearted sucker. Hi, Benja. I started playing, I started taking lessons when I was about 7, I think, in 2nd grade. But I didn't get serious about it till I was about 12. I don't think I made very much progress, to be honest with you, in about 5 years of lessons. But when I discovered Billy Joel at 12, I got kind of serious and made some pretty serious jumps at that time. So So yeah, but you wouldn't. It's not like you would have been all that impressed by anything I was doing between 7 and 12, and you wouldn't have to take 5 years to get that much progress either. You just have to find something that turns you on, and when I found it, it started to make a difference for me. Thank you, Mother. My mom always used to call that one the turkey trot. On purpose, just to annoy me, but it was always fun to play it for her. Oh, thank you, Becky. That's really sweet. You are welcome. Thank you for tuning in, Anya. I appreciate that very much. Are you in the United States or are you from elsewhere, Anya? Thank you for dropping by. I have not played Just the Way You Are. I have time for, I'll probably do 2 more songs. So I'll make one of them Just the Way You Are. Why not? When I do Just the Way You Are, I like to put it on the old Fender Rhodes with the phaser effect. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar. Yeah, I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times, I'll take it just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever, and this I promise from the heart. I just want someone any better. I want you just the way you are. Oh, I don't want clever conversation, no, no. Never want to work that hard. Just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. Oh, 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 Well, folks, I hope you've had a good time tonight. I have had a fabulous time tonight. And I appreciate you being here. It's always a pleasure. You know, it's especially gratifying to have such geographic diversity, ethnic diversity, and all of that. It's a pretty cool thing for me to see that I'm facilitating something for people thousands of miles or kilometers away from each other. I haven't played that many Elton John songs tonight. I've certainly played some, but we've had so many cool Billy Joel requests. I apologize for those of you I couldn't get to your request. I saw some in there that I just don't know well enough to do, and I saw others that I just didn't have time to do that I love, so just keep tuning in, we'll get to them. I try to mix it up as much as I can from show to show. But I'm going to end with an Elton John song because I feel a lot of love in my heart for you guys. A lot of love in my heart. For those of you who are staying up so very late, and we're tuning in really early in the morning. I've got people from Australia and New Zealand who watch this 5 in the morning or 6 or something, and I've got people in Europe who are staying up till 2 or 3 in the morning for this. So this is for y'all. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. Tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Out on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses will have got me quite cross, but the sun has been quite kind. Well, I wrote this song for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, well, oh, I've forgotten if they're green or the blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've never seen. And you can tell everybody, oh, this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words while you're in the world. Ooh. Oh, what the hell, we'll do a little bonus. Trying to remember how this goes. A picture postcard, a folded stub, a program of the play. File away a photograph of your holiday, and your mementos will turn to dust, but that's the price you pay. 'Cause every year a souvenir that slowly fades away. Every year is a souvenir that slowly fades away. Okay, I got to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in all this time. For all of you who have left digital tips, I just can't thank you enough. Being able to make this sustainable and make my living doing this sort of thing is a dream come true for me. And I just so appreciate your participation. So if you're a student of mine, you know, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin. Thank you so much. I will see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.